Hi everybody, welcome to DIY Felt Ornaments. This is our last take and make of the season, so we're kind of leaning towards the holidays. And you should have picked up a kit sometime after you registered, and that would have included your roughly 5" by 5" square of felt, a piece of string, a glue bottle, 4 paper clips, some beads, and your instruction sheet. So really the only additional supplies you'll need is some scissors. So we'll first start by taking our square piece of felt and folding it diagonally into a triangle. It's very hard to precisely cut felt, so if you have a little bit of overlap, you certainly can trim that so it makes your perfect triangle. Your finished product will look a little better if you do trim off the edges. So now you have your perfect triangle. You're going to fold once more into another triangle that looks like this. And we're going to begin cutting on the folded side, which is just opposite of these folds. Obviously, you don't want to fold on this side. It's going to be the single side. And according to your instructions here, your first cut is your smallest cut that's going to be closest to the point. And it doesn't matter how long it is as long as you don't go all the way through. Your second cut is going to be about halfway, and that cut is going to be about twice as long as your first small cut. And then your third cut is going to be your longest cut. And again, the distance of the cut doesn't really matter as long as you don't go all the way through. So when we open this up, it's going to look like this. And while you can complete this project with a hot glue gun, I already know from my own personal experience, hot glue, you're going to burn your fingers, and when you're working with felt, that's not a very good insulator. So when you go to put your pieces together, you're going to burn your fingers. So I think it's just better to use the liquid glue, which came in your kit. And your first step is to glue your 2 points together here. It looks like I have a new one, so I'm going to open that up. All right. So this glue will dry clear, and you want to overlap the 2 pieces like this. And this is why I have supplied the paper clips. Until this dries, you're going to want to secure it. So there's your first attachment. Now you're going to want to flip your piece over and do the same thing with the next set. So you're going to apply some glue and fold over the top, and then secure with a paper clip. You can get rid of some of the excess glue if you have too much, but again, it'll dry clear, so it won't be too messy after it dries. Secure your piece with your paper clip. So now you have one on each side. Going back to the first side, we're going to overlap those again. Secure with your paper clip. As you move out, it's probably not as important to secure it with the clips, but if you have them, why not use it? And the final one, again, you're gonna flip it back over so you're alternating front and back when you attach these pieces together. Your last piece. Will go like this. Final paper clip. I can't tell you exactly how long this is going to take to dry because I left mine overnight. If you want to wait overnight, I'll know it will be dry. So your next thing you're going to want to do is, with very small overlap, cut a tiny slit in the top. This is going to be where you're going to put your string for hanging. So once you let it up, you're not even going to know there's a hole there, but in fact you have a tiny hole because that's where you're going to string your floss through. And your kit came with 2 different colors. So if you want to go monochrome and put your pink string with your pink felt, or if you want to mix it up, that's where you can get a little bit creative. And before you tie is when you're going to want to attach your beads. I have my finished product here, and that's where I attach my beads at the top and then finished it with just a double knot so it can hang freely. Another option that you could do is hang a couple of beads or make a tassel from some yarn at the top, but I kind of like the simplicity of it plain. Now you can hang this ornament on the tree, hang it in front of a window, wherever it needs a little festive touch. And that is our DIY felt ornament. So thanks for joining us today.